glad you call me by my name. The love you give me, I just can't deny. Yeah. No longer blinded, I can see you. I'm on my way to meet you. We gotta talk, you know. All these trials and tribulations got me tired, I need rest. And I heard that I can come to you when weary of my flesh. You awaken me from death, God, I need you. No more walking by the flesh, that's when I leave you. God told me I'm someone, 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 know that I'm someone, no, I'm a child of God. I wanna go to Golly way, close to your love again. I give my heart again, Jesus. I wanna go to Golly way, close to your love again. I give my heart again, Jesus. I know you know me well. I feel invisible until you tell me you're right here. I cancel plans with you to meet with sin and break your heart. Sometimes I go to you for what you give, not who you are. I wonder if you leave for me. God, just tell me what you need from me. Is the Holy Spirit still in me? God, I'm asking you for clarity, even though you told me already. God told me I'm someone, 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 know that I'm someone, no, I'm a child of God.
I'll wait for you to come to me. I'm holding on.
Hey, what's up? Toe man, welcome to the gossip. Man, it has been like a week and a half. A week and a half has transpired, and I am still not rested. I went on vacation and I'm still tired. I am still cansado. That means tired. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna react to some brain rot TV, bro. Brain rot TV because we can. We shall, because am I jelly welly that I was not invited to Streamer University? No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm definitely not. I think it's cool, but it's also like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, hold on, let me look up some stuff. Streamer University. I'm gonna break it down. Here, look up. Bam. It's a thing that this guy Kai Kent created, and yeah, we're gonna react to some of these things because it's weird. It's just like, it's weird. It's not a university, but it is a university. God. I wonder if I get copyright. How loud is this? This is just brain. It's just brain rot. It's all just brain rot. YouTube, please don't. YouTube, please don't copyright me. This is so Oh my gosh. I feel like I need to create. Hold on. We need to ease into it or something. Um, that's just a lot of screaming. Student University explained. Let's see if there's an explained. Streamer University explained. Here, go to YouTube. Streamer University explained. Um, all right. So this guy thinks it's a scam. Oh look, someone does explain it. Look, I don't want to explain it, so we're gonna watch a video about it.
Is an idea that's been thrown around for God knows how long. There have been many streamers that have had this idea to bring together the biggest streamers in one room and have
You see that they're all white. I'm gonna not say anything.
But it just never came to fruition. So Kai Cenat and his team have taken matters into their own hand and did exactly that, opening a school and inviting many streamers and content creators to come and socialize.
Not really a school.
Not only that, but he also implemented an education aspect where some of the very well-known streamers like Duke Dennis and Agent Double O got to host their own classes on topics they are really well versed in, like analytics and physical education. And this streamer university worked wonders for many smaller to medium-sized streamers, helping to significantly boost their channel's popularity and stimulate exponential overnight growth. Some names to experience this were people like Wendy and Evelyn.
Debatable.
Education aspect where some of the very well-known streamers like Duke Dennis and
Dang, this is like 2 minutes.
got to host their own classes on topics they are really well versed in, like analytics and physical education. And this streamer university worked wonders for many smaller to medium-sized streamers, helping to significantly boost their channel's popularity and stimulate exponential overnight growth. Some names to experience this were people like Wendy and Evelyn Ortiz, Danny Bands, Snowcone, DDG, T-Banks, Tota. The list goes on.
Dota, yes. Dota, yes.
Success for collaboration for
But
many
it's because
streamers
he talks like Courage the Cowardly Dog. That's why.
and continues to trend
Which is a shame.
But why? Well, that's simply because one of the biggest fundamental aspects of stimulating growth on people's online pages is collaboration. Being able to get your name out there to other channels opens up doors to hundreds of thousands of people that didn't even know you existed.
True, but it. Whatever.
Happen to
I'm not
be
even
your
gonna
favorite creator's channel. And in this case, being able to introduce yourself
flip. Look, he's a really tall. Whatever. All right.
to over 100 different creators' audiences gives you so much opportunity to grow and expand your brand. A lot of these creators saw this university as a window of opportunity to completely change the course of the channel directory forever and grasped it. I know from an outsider's perspective, it may seem like a bunch of
Average boomer.
acting a fool with one another.
Pretty much. It is pretty much. It is pretty much a lot of just chaos. It is just chaos.
Fool with one another. But if you really take a step back and look at it, it's very heartwarming to see people genuinely interact with one another and help each other grow. It's very fascinating to see just how fast someone's life can change with enough determination and willingness to put themselves out there. And congratulations to everyone who
Why you why you gotta take his photo like that? Like why you gotta do him like that?
willingness to put themselves out there. And congratulations.
This is messed up. This is messed up. He looks like a hyena.
To everyone who
Oh my gosh.
massive success with this event. You deserve it. Bye.
Boy. How Bruce dropped off. Alright. So, who are the winners of Streamer University? Honestly, I think Torta is one of the winners. Who is that Torta? Who is Torta? We finna. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering the hell out of his name. Toyota the streamer. Torta. Let me Google just fix my jazz. Who is Torta? Where is Torta? I don't even know how to spell that. That streamer streams. Well, we're gonna watch the best moments. All right. terrible camera. I was told that they all have, like, they were all just given like their setup. This is weird. Weird. Very strange. All right.
See, look, he even got the slides. We ain't got no slides.
See, bro, someone said
Don't judge my angle. I don't know what I'm doing for real.
Oh yeah,
Have a good night. Have a good night.
Yo, that's crazy.
Fighting the house.
I didn't.
Stop.
I didn't tell them to come here. I didn't tell them nothing. I'm sorry.
This is some, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a social experiment gone wrong, but for streamers. That's how I kind of feel that about Streamer University. But it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just weird. It's just flipping strange. It's strange. It's strange, strange, strange. Let's say who got who them winners. Oh, it's TOTA. That's how they spell it. Here, let's watch a trailer. So this is the trailer. People trying to hype it up. They were hyping it up for like 3 months or something.
I'm excited to extend to you a most heartfelt welcome to the very
They did a
first
good job.
class of Streamer University. Here you will find a school where chaos is encouraged and content is king. I look forward to
Kind of.
seeing you all on campus for our first ever semester.
It's mixed.
Sincerely,
It's mixed.
Headmaster,
It's good and bad. It was good for some and bad for others.
Please, Reggie. What the?
But I guess some clout is better than no clout. I don't.
Aren't you supposed to be an owl? He can't do nothing right around here. Chris!
The trailer is nice. It's crisp.
Chicken instead of an owl that I need. What does this look like to you?
No, that's an owl.
Chris, that's not no goddamn owl. I need these letters delivered.
Look how it's turning its neck.
Are you blind? Look at the claws. Look at the feathers. Look at the wings. That's a goddamn chicken.
If that's not an owl, how come I seen it fly earlier?
Oh, it flies.
Yes.
Oh, he does? Okay. Okay, so flies. Let's see how much his owl flies, okay? Let's just see. Fly. Nice fucking owl, Chris. You idiot. Give my goddamn keys. Let's go.
I am. Are you sure about this?
Trust me, I'm sure.
This time you drove this, you fucked up. I'm just...
Sit back and relax.
Again, it is so weird. I don't know. Like, it is so weird. I don't know what to think about. Like, and then there's who won? I don't know. The whole thing is like, it's so strange. But there is some. Here's some tota. They're so weird. Is one Korean guy or something, right? One Korean guy or something, and then a Hispanic guy, and they're just like, Scrubber Mabbers? It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. Ew. 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 I don't know if I'll ever be an IRL streamer. I don't think I can do it. I'd rather die. I'd rather die. I think I'd rather die. I think that's That's what we're going with. I'd rather be deceased. Why are they going in circles? It's funny because he don't got any meat on him. Hey, what's up, Jose? It's crazy because like they both got nothing on them. Like they look Ray streamer, right? Let's look at his build. He got no muscle. Hold on, let me. He got nothing. Unfortunately, he got nothing. Look at him. He's a toothpick. So why is he trying to fight? I don't understand. And then there's this other guy who is it him? Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I'm not logged in. This is what I have to go through. Images. All right. Boop. So there's that guy, right? He also don't got any muscle. So it's like, what are they trying? Why are they fighting? I don't understand. What? I mean, I know they're playing it up because of Streamer University over here, but like, you got nothing on you. You flex and there's negative muscle. Like, it's just, why are you trying to fight? You need somebody to fight for you. Oh, bro, you have been off for so long. You said you would stream like 2 Wednesdays ago and never did. I know I tried. I failed. Obviously, I failed. Obviously, I failed. Things happen. Life hits. When life hits, life hits, bro. It is tough. It is tough. But I'm here. I was like, no excuses. I had some time. Family went out or something, and something happened, and I was like, okay, bet, I'm here. Otherwise, I would not be here. But yeah, honestly, I just wouldn't be here. I'm gonna end up picking up. What the hell? What is this? Hold on. Let me. How do I like open a new tab? Oh. No. Nah, this is not it. Nope. Copy image, save image, open image in new tab. There we go. There we go. This is Torta. This is one of the guys that kind of won, like in terms of like who actually made it out and made like an actual name for themselves in Streamer University. He's one of the people. A white Hispanic. I mean, white-skinned Hispanic. I'm pretty sure he might be like Puerto Rican or something, but this is what we got. It's okay, bro. It's good. Just was worried. I thought your ex kidnapped you or something. No. That would be your ex. Certainly your ex. Kidnap you and like just make you stop existing. I could see that, bro. I could see that. Not gonna lie. Such a weird like. What do you think about Streamer University? Like, it's so strange. It's so like It is so strange.
Tropa, não é todo lugar que a internet pega aqui numa vez, dá uma caída mesmo.
Okay, never mind. I thought he was a Hispanic, but he's not Hispanic.
Não vai se acostumando aí, chat.
Is he like Brazilian or something? He's like, what?
Room. Okay, room. Lex. Room. What the fuck?
It's so stupid. What the flip? Bro, you messed up for that. Yours wouldn't? No. I would be tricked into marriage before I get kidnapped, honestly. And honestly, it wouldn't even be tricked. I would just be like, okay, yeah. But you know how it is. This is weird though.
Goom.
I never saw some of the clips, and I'm like realizing now how strange Streamer University and all of it in its entirety is so strange. It's something that like shouldn't exist but existed because somebody has a lot of money and they're like, bet content. But I don't know. It is weird though. It's interesting. Where we're at. What do you mean tricked into marriage? Well, I don't know, man. What do you think I mean? Huh, Jose? What do you think is in the workings of my ponderings, of my mind? What is in the inner workings of my brain wanderings? Wouldn't you want that though with her? Yeah, of course, but you know, it is what it is. This is life, bro. Moved on. Not really, but you know, gotta move on. How's your interaction with your ex? What the flippity flop happened on your end? Like that sounds like sadness. Honestly. It feels like high school, but everybody was streaming. Oh, that's probably what it is. It felt like high school, but everybody was streaming. With the Crocs? What happened there?
My
All
friend.
right.
You having fun? What? Give me a hug, bro. Oh, shit. What the fuck, you got? You have to go.
What the hell is he saying? It is Brazilian. I thought it was Brazilian. My guess was right. But this is strange. It's just strange. All of it is just weird. Just strange and weird.
Oh, yeah. See, 5 is 0. In live. I love you, bro.
Barely any English.
You and Ray, best friends. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I thank you, bro. You, whoa. W-A. Shots, W-A.
I feel like I'm getting a mannerism. Like I'm losing brain cells in just hearing this. Oh my gosh, he really does sound like. He does sound like freaking. Hold on. I'm gonna play a clip right now. This is what he sounds like. Oh no. Hold on. Yeah, this is basically what they sound like. and there you hear the
Okay, man. Okay, now. Okay. You wait. Oh, yeah.
that's pretty accurate.
What's up?
That's pretty accurate, I think. I get that, man. But I just clarifying what you said. You wouldn't marry to her before she kidnapped you? Some strange stuff there. I don't even know if she could kidnap you. That's right, bro. I'm big. That's right. I'm kidnap this, bro. I got licenses. I got the left gun and the right gun. Man, this is why I stream, bro. To get my ego inflated. You can't kidnap this, bro. I'm the Rock, Dwayne the Rock. Bro, don't even get me started. I was working at Ollie's, minding my own business, and I have a manager come up to me and tell me he needs to talk with me in the back. I said, okay. Basically, he told me a girl came and saying I touched her inappropriately without her consent. And I said, what the hell? No. Who said that? And then they asked me again. And bro, you small. Bro, I'm small. Bro, nah. You said it yourself. I wasn't gonna get kidnapped, bro. Don't like you would want to be kidnapped by her. It's not kidnapped unless you like it. It's like it's not rape unless you like it. It's just one of those things. It's like it's basically just sags at that point in time. It's just like you're not being kidnapped because you willingly wanting to go. You know, like, oh no, don't tie me. Or be like, oh no, don't rob me. You want to be robbed. You're basically doing charity work at that point. Like, let's be honest here. Let's be honest. Would you want to be kidnapped by your ex? Honestly, if it was your ex, no, I'd rather die. But that's crazy that your ex. How you know it was your ex then, and not just a random person? Did they get like records? She's wild for trying even to like defame you. You know you can like sue her, right? If your job gets taken away, that's called defaming, I believe it's called, because she's trying to affect your income, which is kind of illegal. Kind of illegal. Bro, what if she tied you up? You wouldn't like being tied up by her? No, I'm not into that. You're strange. You're weird. It's okay, Jose. It's okay. Hold on, let's.
Yeah. We go outside. Okay, man. Okay, man. We see the action right now. Okay, man. Okay. Okay, tropa, calma aí, deixa eu botar aqui que estamos aqui, rapaziada.
What the flippity flop is he saying?
Deixa eu botar aqui estamos.
That's my question.
You bitch. Oh shit. You bitch.
That's one hell of a translation.
Yes. You, me.
That's some insane work, bro. You know, I never thought like people that don't know how the same language can get beat up so quickly. But honestly, he probably breaks the record for that. That is worthy of like him getting knocked the flip out. Like
Get out. Get the fuck. Get out. Don't come back in this bitch fucking out sucking dick. No. What? We go out. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh yeah. Yeah. What? You. How do I say ass? How do I say suck my dick in Brazilian?
There's such bad influences.
Meu peru. Meu peru? É. Meu peru. Meu peru. Meu peru. Teu peru no meu cu. Meu peru, hein?
This is so bad. It's just so bad. This stuff is
Meu
so.
peru no meu cu. Teu peru no meu cu. Fala. I mean.
I need some subtitles. This is ridiculous.
Fala. Ó, speak. Teu peru no meu cu. Yeah. Teu peru no meu cu. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Very good, man. Very good.
Cursed. All of it is cursed. All of it is cursed. This is just cursed. Oh my gosh. But by your girl, I wouldn't want to be tied up by my ex. You already know that. But if yours told you she would marry you, if she kidnapped you, I'm sure you would be okay with it. I mean, yeah, sure. But, now we out here, bro. I'm out here, single Pringle. And I'm focused up on YouTubes and Jesus. Chapter 1. The Lord. See, this is the Bible. This is the only thing this is the only thing I get tied up in. See this? The Word. Look, it's so white. It burns your eyes. It's just holy. Look at that. Oh. Holy. Look at this. It says, bam. Look at that. A Bible verse. I'm educated. All right. I'm done. I'm done. What do you think about the streamer university thing? It's such an interesting human experiment that happened that I'm still like, I'm really just intrigued by it. I'm just intrigued by it because it's so strange and weird. But also like, I don't know, like it worked, but it didn't work. I don't know. I was watching some of it and I was just like, what is this? What is humanity? And these are like kind of like the next gen streamers, but I don't know. Like it's weird. He looks at himself. That's funny. Oh, dang, he got some money. He's collecting. There's a lot of yelling. Zoom. This is some interesting dynamics. How do you navigate in America not knowing any English? You do it like torta, I guess. I think it had like 50 people that came in. 50 different streamers. That's crazy. I'm gonna go like I like hearing people's thoughts and opinions. It's just so loud that I don't even personally know. I'm gonna look at this one. Streaming University is a mess. This was 2 weeks ago. All right, I'm gonna reply. Wait, did I miss something? Oh, hold on. Bro, I didn't even get to the good part. They let me go, and then in the parking lot, she came to me and yelled at me. Oh, damn, bro. Bro, I think she might still like you. Like, I was thinking about it the other day. Like, who just shows up at your work, spreading some dismay, and then she waited for you to leave, and then yelled at you? She definitely likes you, I think. Oh, look, I found my cousin. Yo, this is some devious work. This is random. I didn't even think. We'll get to that in a moment. Hold on. She came yelling at you, and I was like, "What the flip, bro? Did you say?" And she said she wanted me to get fired. Basically, they pulled up the cameras and saw nothing happened, and she cussed me out and left. That's some crazy work. You can write a story on this, bro. Yeah, I personally think something happened with her life or something, or I don't know, something. And I think she got pissed that you found her out. But it's also like so strange, like victim mentality. Man, I don't know, like what type of woman you had is crazy though. I'm glad that it happened so that you can like move on with your life and stop wasting your time and money. But damn, like this is wild. You're gonna have a bestseller or something. Yeah, I mean, Hispanic gets dumped by white man. I mean, it's not so. Hispanic gets dumped by white girl that cheated on her. Yeah. I would read it. You know what? I would read it. Now we're gonna watch another masked man explain about this whole story. Kai Kent's Streamer University is a mess. Yeah. I was scared laughing aloud. I think she wants you badly. Like, all jokes aside, why would you set time apart out of your day to try to get someone fired and then later wait for them to come back outside to the car and yell at them? Like, I know it sounds weird, but in what world would you just do that out of spite? Like, I know, I don't see it. Like, why would you do it out of spite? Like, even if you did it out of spite, there's still like a hint of like, I still want you. But you know, maybe I'm reading into it, and maybe it's strange, and I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm crazy, you know. Maybe I'm straight up loony. But bro, she yelled at me, though. Why would she like me? I'm telling you, girls are weird, and she might be on her period. But would your ex ever do that? No, of course not, because I didn't date crazy. Yes, I said that. I'm sorry. I hate to say it, but you need to know the truth, bro. Your ex is crazy. Cray. And whatever happens and whatever she try to trick she try to do, don't get back with her. All right, just stay focused. Continue. All right, just don't. Just don't.
Like
All right.
fucking subliminal. If this video.
Hold on. Boop.
The other day, Kai Cenats opened Streamer University, a sort of weekend-long content house that required people who wanted to enroll to go through an application process, I guess to ensure that only the best of the best got in. This involved filling out a form and I'm pretty sure sending in a video application because I have
Look at that.
some huge...
He's like my white counterpart. Isn't this great? Look at this. He's my white counterpart, bro. This is crazy. And the crazier thing is that he's wearing a white mask and I'm wearing like a dark black mask. So it's like, bro, we could be like freaking friends. Matter of fact, I should probably message him. Collab? Bro, we got the same. I wear it better though. Right. I wear it better. I think I wear it better. I'm trying, but it's hard when almost... Bro, I'm trying, but it's hard. When you almost get fired. I mean, I feel that. But that's why I was telling you, like, through text, like, you should probably move or something because it's, like, close to impossible to, like, get over her if she's always trying to... Like, you guys meet each other or run into each other or whatever, blah, 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 whatever. And she might have came across your place and wanted to, like, get you fired so that she could feel better about her situation. Maybe the guy that she's with dumped her, or maybe she does want you back but is so frustrated. Or maybe none of the above. Maybe I'm, like, completely, like, you know, wrong. For me... I don't know. I'm crazy, but I feel like that's like you wouldn't. If she really didn't like you, then she would never have given you the time of day. Would have just straight up moved on and never even gave you a thought. But because she had the forethought to come to your place, and even though it was like for a bad reason, like to get you fired, it's still like. That's some strange stuff. That's some suspicious stuff. And I guess you're doing better than her in life right now. And she does not, and she hates it. She absolutely hates it. So, hey, you know, like, I guess she's getting what she deserves in a way. Yes, I do got a white twin. You see it, though? It's kind of wild, right? I have heard from your ex, or you seen her lately? I ran into mine 3 times this month. Yeah, that's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was like 10 months, and then I ran into my ex. That's why I'm like saying to you, like, I don't know what you gotta do, bro, but you gotta like skedaddle or like just not go in certain places. She came to your work, so it's not like you could have avoided it. But, you know, you could always move up in life, get a new job. I recommend, bro, the traits. You're Hispanic, bro. They look at you and be like, he can build a house in one day. It's kind of true. It is kind of true. We freaking build roofs. Like, we out here. We get paid nothing, but we out here. I get paid a dime because I leveled up and God blessed me with a handyman job, so I get a good dime, you know what I mean? I get me a good dime. Not much, but I am paying my debt this week, so that's something, right? But that's me. True, man, I agree. This is my white twin. This is wild. I gotta see more of this guy.
Like fucking subliminal.
Just between me.
education
Hold on.
at a form, and I had people who
Hold
wanted to enroll to go through an application process, I guess to ensure that only the best of the best got in. This involved filling out a form, and I'm pretty sure sending in a video application, because I have seen some humiliation ritual tier videos get uploaded to the internet from people desperately trying to get into this educational facility.
This is my application for Kaisenats Streamer University. My name is Astonovich, and I wanted to tell you
Trash.
why I am the perfect fit for the Streamer University.
Trash.
I am dedicated.
Trash.
I am ambitious.
I hate to be mean, but this is trash.
I am personified.
Straight up garbage, yo.
My name is Astonovich, and I wanted to tell you why I am the perfect fit for the ambitious.
Oh my.
And I am personified. Sounds smart. That sounds smart.
Cooked. Cooked.
I also heard that the Huz are gonna be there, so listen, just between me and you, listen, I need to get in there.
Oh, mate, never do that again.
Ugh.
I don't care if you have a chance to get into Streamer University.
We
Oxford
both on the same
University,
page.
Or once you reach the end of your days, the gates of heaven, don't ever do that again in order to try and gain acceptance into somewhere. Now,
You gotta replay it again. You gotta replay it, bro.
This
He's
next one I
out
want you to
here.
Watch really closely and see if you notice anything. Like, watch really closely, because it is a real, like, blink and you miss it thing. It's really, really subtle. Are you ready? Okay.
Look.
Really, bro. It's just gotta flash me with some sin. Sin on a screen. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. He said watch really closely. I'm like, what? What is he talking about? God damn it. I got flashed. Oh my gosh. The things that people do. Cloud is crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's some crazy work. Oh my gosh. Oh, what we saying? Yeah, I guess I saw mine a couple times. You did see her more than once or nah? I saw her like once, maybe like twice, but like 2 times is tops. In 10 months? I mean, it's gonna be 11. Honestly, it's about to be a year soon. So that's like, we don't live in like, we live in vicinity in the same county, but we don't live too close. Like it's 10, 20 minutes or tops. But to be fair, like, I just stay away from where she's at. Like there's a river between us, like a pretty large river between us, that we have to go around to visit each other. So I just stay on my side of the river. She stays on her side of the river. I'm Gucci, you know what I mean? Well, that's just me. I don't know. I try not to linger in her areas. Just crazy how yours shows her she loves you, and mine shows up and yells at me. I think that's a different form of love. Very toxic love, but you know, again, that's just me, bro. I think she's just jealous of you, like, I don't know, like succeeding somehow. I don't know why. Maybe she's just wanting to get back, and that's how she's showing it. But she's too petty. So like maybe she's like, if I tear this guy down, right? If I tear this guy's ego down and who he is, and like hit him with his like where the money hit, maybe he would come crawling back to me and crying and saying like, "Oh, I need you in my life," and be all simp like. But you not a simp. You not a simp. You might be thinking like, you might have simp like thoughts. You might have simp like thoughts, but you're not a simp. All right. What makes you a simp is the actions. We not there. We not finna go there. All right. So say no to the HOE and move on. I'm telling you, move on. You'd be better off for it, bro. Yeah, it's a weird form of love, for real, for real. Does yours still love you? Yes, we've been over this, Jose. We're like, for the billionth time. Again, I am like the 0.01% of people who broke up with their ex, and we are Gucci. More than Gucci. but that's not. This is like rare. You know what? Maybe even one day, I'll 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 drop by. I'll get like a cloud of people or something that have like exes and stuff, and we finna talk and be like, yeah, your situation's weird. I know. They're gonna be like that to me or something, and they'll be able to relate to you, but not me, because I picked a good one. I guess I was blessed with a good one. But that's me.
Acceptance into somewhere. Now, this next one, I want you to watch really closely and see if.
Oh, we
really
gotta
sus
skip it.
You ready? What the fuck? What the?
No, don't replay it.
It's a streaming university. Man, I can't tell what's worse. The guy talking about the hus being there and doing the freaky face. Oh, this girl twerk.
No, stop it.
Was
Stop it.
supposed to be, like, fucking
I am trying not to relive this.
subliminal. If this video gets 15,000 likes,
Get
I'll open
flagged.
every video by twerking for half a second. Now, don't be mistaken by the name Streamer University. It's not really a university. I know, that's a massive surprise to all of you. Like, its purpose
Oh my gosh, I'm so surprised.
isn't to teach people how to stream. It's basically just for content. Like, you're
Yeah,
not
it's a
gonna be
content
leaving
house
with a degree
that
in
lasted like
fucking
3
clip
days.
farming or something. But in a way, that's just kind of what it is. Just people trying to get a degree in clip farming, because it, like, Streamer University answers the question no one has ever asked before of what happens if you put 100 attention seekers in a compound and encourage them all to live stream.
Look how many cameras there is. Look. In this one frame right now, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And this is not even accounting for the camera that's recording it all. That's like 19 in the frame. 19 POVs. The POVs go hard with the Streamer University. But it's kind of like, if everybody's recording the same thing from a different perspective, at what point does it get tedious? You know, I'm a strong believer that Streamer University failed, or like that wasn't as successful, because there's so many god dang people in it. Like, there was 50 of them. It really should have been limited to at least like 20 or something, and focused up and gave people breaks. And then maybe next year up it up to 40 or something, when you understand how to delegate, get the promotions and sponsors and everything, if they wanted to continue this. But I mean, 50, I guess you go all out. Strange though. This whole thing's strange. And also, like, my white counterpart is like kind of going hard. Pause. Big pause. But yeah. I gotta ask, was she like a wife more or a girlfriend more? She felt like a wife. I had on TikTok, there's a difference between wife and girlfriend. Which one was that? She was definitely wife. Especially after like the third or fourth, basically the 4th year. But that happened because of our growth, and because of you're asking questions about relationship. I'm gonna drop a little nugget, all right? I'm gonna help you out for a moment. If you want to fundamentally understand why you ended up with the person you ended up, you need to first understand yourself. You attract, or you bring in, the circle of people that you entertain. Who you entertain, you end up becoming. Or the group of people that you have will end up rubbing off on you, and you will end up becoming like them, and they like you. So if you with a bunch of broke people, guess what? You ain't gonna be rich, and you're just not gonna be rich. But if you surround yourself with people who are smart, who are looking for money, or earn money, like earn a dime like that, then your mind is gonna start changing and thinking and focusing on the things that they focus on, because you're surrounded by people who are talking about finances, or talking about gym, or talking about this or that. And the same actually goes for women and all these other things. You attract what you're attracted to. You're attracted to fine women. On the outside, they look beautiful, but their character's crap. If you change your heart and mind to be like, this is actually attractive, then you will find a character of a woman that is astonishing. But you like, and she will end up being beautiful outside because she's so beautiful inside. This is why I explained to you before, like, for me, it is so incredibly beautiful when a woman loves God. Because a woman that loves God, fears God, has all the characteristics of a peaceful woman, of a loving woman, of a woman that is fruitful, caring, nice, and all the qualities that I want in a woman. And that's what I'm attracted to. And outwardly, that's what they end up being attractive as well. So, I mean, like, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy, but I think at some point, the outward experience becomes dull, and the inward attraction becomes replaced with the outward attraction, outward looks. So whatever's on the inside reflects on the outside, and you're like, hot diggity danks. This is like, now this is a woman. You know, this is wife material. This is someone that I want to give my children to, want to share my finances with, want to like actually dig deep. All right, well, yeah, that's everything. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. All right, now I'm gonna watch The Mysterious Masked Man because now I've been talking too much.
Mistaken by the name Streamer University. It's not really a university. I know, that's a massive surprise to all of you. Like, it.
She had that godly wife home feeling. Yeah, for me at least. But also, like, relationship just requires a lot of tremendous work, and marriage does too. I'll say it. I'll say it a billion times, but yeah.
Its purpose isn't to teach people how to stream. It's basically just for content. Like, you're not going to be leaving with a degree in fucking clip farming or something. But in a way, that's just kind of what it is. Just people trying to get a degree in clip farming. Because it, like, Streamer University answers the question no one has ever asked before of what happens if you put 100 attention seekers in a compound and encourage them all to live stream. The answer is an ungodly amount of clip farming. But anyway, what are they teaching at Streamer University? So listed on the official Streamer University site, if you scroll down,
they have a website?
What courses there are, and there's film and acting. That seems appropriate for streaming. Music production, again, appropriate. Business management, yeah, appropriate. Sex education. What does
why?
What could,
no idea.
What does that have to do with streaming? Is the sex education class for streamers just going to be someone going up and saying, don't message 14-year-olds? Also, I just want to clarify, this isn't just me hating because
don't be a pedophile. You know, fair is a fair statement.
I honestly don't really know much about Kaisenat at all. I don't watch streamers because I have literally anything else going on. But he seems like a nice guy. Whenever I see him come up, it's usually something positive. And look, this is a good idea. It's a really good idea. But fucking hell, as someone who doesn't watch streamers or consume this sort of content, it is
just jumping around like a monkey. Yeah, no, I'm joking.
Like, honestly,
but
I'm not even
they are
kidding.
crazy.
I'm just
all of them are
confused
crazy.
As to what I've seen the past few days. The first clip I had come up from any of this was this one on Twitter with the caption, Floor 7 of Streamers University just formed a gang.
What the hell?
If you're anything like me, that was a fucking painful watch. It's just a room full of
low-key
guys
kind of is. Yeah,
and
it
not
is.
doing much. They're just screaming.
High key? High key, yeah. It is true. It is very, very true. There is just a bunch of men together. Talking about they're gonna go to war, you know, and it doesn't sound like war. It just sounds like Cornhub. Oh. You know, it's a weird thing. You know, it's strange. All this is very strange. Let's continue. Look at the free. Look at the freeze frame on that is something. Oh man, it is something. The freeze frame on that is something. I got you, man. That's cool for real. I heard of a Christian glow up does she have that? I mean, yeah. My question is, why you want to know all this stuff? Are you trying to find a Christian woman or a glow up in general? Someone said that the other day on a reel I was watching. I mean, a Christian glow, honestly, if I were to be honest. If I were to be honest. I hope you took some of the dimes that I was dropping. If you're trying to find some love, you gotta first become the thing that you want to attract. Nah, he missed it. He missed it. You know, I'm not even gonna try. You missed it. I said something crazy, but I'm sure it went over your head.
Ming, honestly, if I was detained and my two choices were to either go to Streamer University or Azkaban, I'm taking the latter option. Like, everyone in this comes across so fucking annoying. And I guess that's the point.
My
If
gosh.
you're going to Streamer University, you're trying to stand out amongst over 100 others. Of course, you need to be extremely annoying and loud to get any attention. And that's why
True.
everyone went here in the first place. They didn't go to...
But like, I mean, you could have easily stood out by just recording a lot of videos and like then editing and then now producing them now. I think that would have been the best way because quality will always come out. But that's just me.
University for a nice, relaxing getaway. They went to Attention Farm, and that's all good. I'm not looking down on that. That is literally
Fair.
the whole point of this. But fucking hell, I can't even make out what any of them were saying through most of this clip because they were just screaming for attention over one another. But
True.
this clip had me intrigued, and I found out a bit more info.
I am
about
very
what's
interested.
going on. As I said, I don't watch streamers. To be honest, I just don't get it. Like, whenever someone tells me about a streamer they watch, I just think of that clip of the guy in his room getting sturdy with Kaisen.
This is funny, bro.
So I wasn't very clued in on this, and to be honest, I'm still not. I've done a good 3-4 hours of searching, watching clips and stuff on this, and I still don't know what the fuck is going on in most of these clips. I had one come up with a caption, DDG officially recruits 2 new baddies to his Streamer University roster after Duke Dennis took Lala Baptiste and India Love from him. That might as well be written in hieroglyphics.
Oh my gosh, that's so true.
What does any of that mean?
Their
Basically,
names,
the
their
only
names.
parts of that statement I recognize are Streamer University and Duke Dennis. And to be honest, I didn't even know he was a real person. I just thought he was a brain rot reference like Quandale Dingle. But I found out that Kai rented a university for a weekend for this, like a whole campus, I'm pretty sure. And not to glaze him too hard, is honestly class. That's a class idea, and it's really cool that he managed to do that. I also found out there's 18 professors, which includes the allegedly real Duke Dennis and 120 students. 120. And I'm guessing
Oh, that was 120? Bro, I was under the impression that was 50. No, this guy, no wonder he was like, I remember him talking about it a little bit, Kai, that he was just burnt out and everybody was just like kind of like feeling the exhaustion. But that's crazy. Responsible for 100 people? Oh, I think it was 50 people, but the cameraman and everybody made it more because they could bring a cameraman. That's crazy. Yeah, to pull off something like that, kind of like applause, but also like it was just so many people just fighting for attention that honestly, I'm not surprised, but I'm also like, I don't know. Like the people who are nominated and when their streamers are cool, but like not cool enough. I don't know. I feel like I feel crazy, but I feel like I could have done 10 times the job and actually cleaned shop with all these people. And that's just because I'm older, I think, and because I understand that in order for me to actually create the content, you would have needed to recorded everything. not stream, record. Because the the recordings and the collabs with people and then editing it out and then like streaming on top of that would have then produced an actual video for people to watch and digest. Because nobody trying to watch a stream like that unless they actually know you. So you need people to get to know you. How are you going to get people to know you? By making quality content for them to be like, bro, this man's king. That's why Ludwig and all the other ones get big. It's not through streaming. It's literally through videos and clips, but basically videos that turn into clips, and people then are like, "Oh, bet I want to watch them live because I like the videos and clips." That's just me though. I'm talking way too much YouTube, but I only have 101 subscribers. You know, I think it's a flex. Sorry, let me I think I got your dimes, bro. I don't think you got my dimes. I'm gonna be honest. You are weird exes. You should get her on your stream and have her explain her side of it. She loves you and stuff. Low key interested to hear if she drops bars and truth like that. I mean, yeah, she does because I trained her up. You know, I got that Christ-like mind, so she got that Christ-like mind. You know, I was leading by example. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not great. I'm boosting my ego, but she did learn she learned some like Bibles. She's very educated now. And no, that would never happen unless we got back together. But nice try. Maybe you should get your ex on the chat. You know, I would, if you got your bad ex, I would voluntarily FaceTime with all three of you. That would make one hell of a video. I think that would make one hell of a video. But I don't think it's so far off that I don't think it would happen. Like your bad ex. But don't get back with your ex just so that this could happen. Don't do that. Oh my gosh. I think it would just be a lot of yelling and screaming from her. I think she would put me in my place. I think you're letting the Caucasian white woman stand over you, Hispanic brother. And that's what I think. Can't let the whites win, bro. Can't. I'm fun of finish this video because I can.
All streaming at the same time. Figuring out who to watch out of the 138 streamers must be the biggest task the unemployed have ever faced. Even if there were 10 people in this place, I doubt I'd know what's going on. I'm so out of the loop. But there's nearly 150 people. So I keep getting like different situations and beefs come up on my For You page. Like it seems like there's a million storylines going on at once. Like we got Tyrell, Ray and Rakai have just gotten into a fight with another streamer university student. I don't, what is this over? I have no fucking clue.
Yo, what's up, bro? Shut the fuck up, you bitch. Bitch, suck my dick. Where I'm at. Suck my dick. You can't hold it.
I don't know what's going on here, but honestly, elite clip farming, lads. You came to Streaming University and you delivered the goods. You've done what you set out to do.
That's fair. That's fair.
Distinctions for the lot of you. It's so fucking awesome how you can just look someone in the eyes and insult their mother at Streaming University and have no repercussions. Like this guy, he's not gonna hit him. There's like 20 different live streams, camera angles of this.
That's true. He would get arrested. He was caught in like 5 different cameras, 4K.
Arrested for assault over this, or worse, expulsion from Streamer University.
Basically.
There is this one clip where a streamer apparently snitched, whatever that means in Streamer University. Like maybe he told on Duke Dennis for not having his top button done up or some shit. And this guy that snitched ended up getting jumped by like fucking 10 guys.
Let's come together as a
Oh, no. Why are they doing that to the midget? This is just cruelty at this point. Well, that's something.
Is any of this really that serious? Like, it's
no.
all live streamed. Whatever he was snitching on was probably watched by tens of thousands of people and is available online.
That's true. That's true. Snitch. That is kind of funny if you think about it. That's kind of funny. He's like, "Oh, you snitch, you snitch," but literally everything was live streamed from like 100 different angles. So it's kind of like, snitch? What do you mean snitch? You is your own snitch. You snitch on yourself by recording it. That is low-key funny. He brought up a crazy point. Nah, it's true. It's true, though. He brought up a crazy point. You think your woman will put me in my place like you? No, maybe. It depends what you say. Now you got me scared of your girl laughing alone. I was saying, if you brought your ex on here, I wouldn't. We might all FaceTime. It would be crazy. And I think that would be the most craziest thing ever. Your ex would definitely yell at you. My ex wouldn't yell at you, but she might drop some insight onto you that would leave you thinking for like maybe a month or two. Yeah. Now I can see. But you know, that's just me.
And
Bam.
surround you while they steal your shit and pour water over your face. Streamer University's only been open like 3 days and they already have a fucking bullying problem. Also, hang on. I'm just rewatching the clip. Does that guy at the start does he have a fucking Doge chain? That's mental. Like, it's got diamonds and stuff on it. I don't know how much something like
it's just
that
fake.
goes for, because
It's just fake.
surprisingly, I don't think a massive diamond Cuban link chain would suit me. But surely he spent like
That looked
tens,
real.
if not hundreds of thousands on that. A massive fuck-off chain with a meme from 2013 on it. You know, I might have to get a big, massive chain with a pendant with a
I should get
screenshot
that,
from Charlie
bro.
Bit My
I
Finger
should
on it.
get
All in
that.
all, I'd say Streaming University was a success, considering I can't escape clips of it every time I open Twitter. It's not for me personally. I think you can tell that, and it was certainly a fucking mess.
It was in a way a mess, but I guess it worked because I'm talking about, people are talking about it, but after like a week or two, it kind of died down. But I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Maybe I am a little crazy. Bro, if you get yours on here, I'll get mine on here. I doubt you can get yours out here. I'll make a deal. Nah, that's crazy work. That's some crazy and unhealthy. Nah, I don't believe you, bro. I don't believe your ex can get on here. I'll be honest. I don't. I know I could with mine, but I don't believe yours. And it's also like, why would I want to expose my life like that? It's also like, I don't know if I want to expose my life like that. There's also that. It's not a good trade-off. I don't know. Trade-off it doesn't seem so good. I'll be honest.
Massive day for the
Hold on, we're watching Kai Ken's Streamer University is terrible.
unemployed. Kai Cenat's in hot water and he can't even swim. The Streamer University is getting attacked. Kai Cenat is facing backlash after releasing a Streamer University professor list with 0 white creators. Now, if you're unaware what Streamer University
Why are people mad about that?
New business venture where he created essentially a university which teaches you cool things such as we got a sex education, we got business management, film and acting, and many more. As if you need any of this to be a streamer. I don't know why crying and begging for subs isn't included in the list. That's like the only thing you need as a streamer.
Yikes.
I'm excited to extend to you
Yikes. Your ex could put my ex in her place, yeah, but I don't think she would want to hear it. And it's not like, I'm be honest, like, people don't change unless they want to change. And that's kind of how I am. Like, I tell you how it is, you take it or leave it. In a loving way, and however way, you take it or leave it, bro. It would just be ridiculous, honestly.
Subs isn't included in the list. That's like the only thing you need as a streamer.
I'm excited to extend to you a most heartfelt welcome to the very first class of Streamer University.
I didn't think it was possible to make Hustlers University sound credible, but alas, here we are.
Here you will find a school where chaos is encouraged and content is king.
Why do you need a school to be a streamer? What's next? You know, a school to be a stand-up comedian?
Sincerely, Headmaster Kai Cenat. Last but not
This guy is speaking like a hater, bro.
I gotta give credit where credit is due. This is a pretty cool official enrollment trailer. You guys
That's what
can't
I was
deny
thinking.
that. You know, it gives off Harry Potter. We got the Prisoner of Azkaban 2.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Chris! I know you didn't bring me a chicken instead of an hour that I need.
My lips are sealed. I ain't saying nothing about no chicken. And then Kai Cenat hops into his, what I imagine is an upgraded Dodge Charger SRT, maybe a Hellcat. You can't really make it up. He lands in the hood, the Bronx, and then he coerces this kid to join his university.
Finna make it out the churches, nigga.
See you soon.
And the logos drop, and wow. I don't know why it's being framed as a university, though. Like, I feel like at the end of the day, it's all about meeting other creators and, like, as it says here, like, collaborative
Yeah,
effort.
that's true.
Actually
It is low key it was just a content house. Like plain and simple, it was just a content house, but they labeled it as a university. It was a content house for like 3 days. Cause there was tiny bits of learning and really just networking. Networking and learning. A little bit. Just tiny bit. Just a little bit. I know there was some learnings. You low key want to see my ex. I low key want to see your ex and your face, but I'm not willing to sell my soul for it. No, cause I know one day I'm gonna be a big boy. I'm gonna be. See these guns, bro? People gonna know these guns. They're gonna be scared of them.
end of the day, end of the day, it's all about meeting other creators and, like, as it says here, like, collaborative effort. Actually learn useful info. While most classes will be fun, entertaining, and collaborative, some classes will actually provide quality information on how to better yourself as creators. I think XQC had a pretty good take, so I'll give him the mic. Bonjour, oui, oui.
But you should change this, Loki, to react, fake drama, clip farming. This is what you gotta know. We don't need none of this shit.
Do you guys remember Ninja's Masterclass? This reminds me of that, but more like collaboration oriented.
I'm going to break everything down for you guys in the next 30 days.
There's really not that much to break down in being
No,
a
it's
streamer.
not,
I'm a
but-
tough but fair critic, and it is kind of cool that Kai Cenat is, you know, pushing the boundaries of what you can do on Twitch.
That's a fucking money grab! What a fuck! Basically,
Lost Dad wasn't holding any punches on Kai Cenat, truly.
I'm gonna teach somebody how to be a streamer. Listen, all you
And you know what? Speaking of money grab, want to browse the internet with peace of mind?
Ice.
Well, no worries, because CyberGhost VPN
Ice.
is for you. Trying to bypass.
No, we're gonna skip all the ads.
Device.
Can't make me stay through it.
He wasn't
Can't.
having any of it. He was mad.
Los Dad! I'm a big fucking fan of Los's father, gang. The nigga don't say my shit a scam.
Pause.
Los, I fuck with Los Pop so heavy. When he said this shit gonna be a scam, that shit broke my heart. Because it's like, bro, niggas is just not doing research, man.
I'm not saying it is, but the website is.
It's not a
bit
scam, but-
suspicious looking. Looks like I'm about to fall for a pyramid scheme.
I think it's kind of like, I think it's hard to fathom that this is actually happening, gang.
Now reverse the roles and see the world on fire. This calls for Mr. Beast to start a university for only white professors. Settle down,
That's so
white
funny.
people. You know, he crashed in the hood, not in the country club. You can't have everything. Now y'all want DEI hires. Imagine Aiden did this with only white people. Why are white people mad? Because
Aiden
of black
probably
guys
would.
having black people. And it wasn't just black people. They had extra Emily.
Extra Emily!
That one white girl.
Mission officers, my name is Extra Emily, and I'm ready to teach how to become a proper IRL streamer 101.
See, now you got a university. I don't mean to sound racist or nothing, but Asians are smart. Ah, ah.
God damn it. God forgive me. But Asians are smart. The echo went hard, bro. The echo went hard. This guy said, he said,
Become a proper IRL streamer 101.
See, now you got a university. I don't mean to sound racist or nothing, but Asians are smart. Ah.
oh my gosh.
Owned you. I'm about to prove a point. Like and subscribe if you're Asian and you had straight A's growing up. Anyway, I just wanted to read out this tweet from Kai.
Bet.
He says that streamer university.
I thought I heard something.
University will be an all-inclusive trip paid to where all creators will be living on a college campus for free and just enjoying getting content in general. If you want to be a teacher or student, apply now. You don't have to be a streamer, just a general creator is needed. As quick as possible. If you want to be a part of it in other creative ways, DM me as well. But make sure you enroll now. Lost Dad did call it a scam preemptively, and he apologized at W.
I feel actually terrible because I really like Kai, and he's
Man, why they gotta do it like that? Why he gotta do it like that though? Why he gotta put on like a rap? Oh my gosh! And that wasn't even Kai. That's the funny part. That was Speed. That guy was Speed. That's his name. Oh my gosh. You low-key could get yours on and we could talk about it. I think she would need to know the story before. Bro, that's Jose really trying, bro. Jose trying. It's not happening, but I think you need to move on and I need to move on. There we go, bro. Fine it. Let's talk about different people. Let's talk about
because I really like Kai, and
No, I need to pause on this. Hold on. I need to pause on. I really like. Hold on. He said.
he's heartbroken on people or do something. Feel bad. The way
Hold on.
Trying to like pull one over on people or do something shady. Obviously, that's not the case. So the fact that he said he's heartbroken and I said,
Dang, where is it?
the way this kind of came across really terrible because I really like Kai, and he.
Dang it.
The W.
I feel actually.
I was so close. I want to pause on it. Yep, there we go. This is messed up. This is all types of messed up. This is probably what your ex looked like, Jose.
Because I really like Kai, and he only said really nice things about me. Really nice things. So I feel bad the way this came across, like he's trying to like pull one
This
over
is so
on
messed
people or
up
do something shady.
and
Obviously,
possibly a
that's
little
not the case.
racist.
So the fact that he said he's heartbroken and I said that really kind of bothered me. So I do want to apologize for that. Kai, I'm man, you know how I feel about you, bro. And
Stand-up guy makes a mistake, apologizes. W. There was some more stupid drama because
Yeah.
Tyson At said he wouldn't allow any OnlyFans girls into his university, and that started an outcry on Twitter for some reason.
we're not talking about you the only.
Oof.
Can't get in. Because you were stream. What the fuck? I had to search that up. Can you live stream on OnlyFans? Why do you think you live stream on Only will make you come into Streamer University?
That's not happening.
How does that even make sense?
Honestly, valid crash out, but you're the guy who said sex
education.
So the confusion is at least understandable,
True.
OF ruin everything. Ruined TikTok, ruined IG Reels, now they're trying to ruin streaming. We don't want OF girls at Streamer University. And this girl goes, sad he won't give them a chance to rewrite their stories. I'd delete my OF for a chance to be here and better myself. Truly.
That is a big side eye. I don't believe that for I don't. Nah. I don't believe that. I'm sorry. She would create some type of content. Some type of content. I mean, I can't be serious with those people. It is hard. God forgive them. God bless them. But they just, it would just like, it's already rated R content, but not like, like The Edge. Wait, gosh. Oh my gosh.
You were stream. What the fuck?
Honestly, valid crash out. OF hoes girls at Streamer University. For a chance to be here and better myself.
I
Truly
doubt it a
sound
little
logic.
bit.
You can't
I mean,
start
better
bettering
yourself. Go ahead.
until you get
But
it
you don't need to
nice
be
and at
Streamer University.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, OF girls are cringe, but I feel like some people focus on them a bit too much, and it's almost leading into the realm of self-reporting. And, Kai Cenat is very brave. He's going directly against the Twitch CEO in this kind of statement here. I'm about to hop on and glaze Kai Cenat a bit, but the sets are looking good. Like, this looks pretty pristine. The Kai Cenat hate is
awesome.
a bit unwarranted, in my opinion, and, I might be contributing to that a bit with the title and thumbnail of this video, but, Rent Do Mindset. My boy Curse made a great
Rent
video
Do.
about Kai Cenat's sudden hate, then I'll play a bit here.
Just because a few random TikToks went viral calling you annoying and cringy. And if you think that's insane, that's what the internet is currently doing to Kai Cenat.
Like, I guess heavy is the head that wears
The
the
L.
crown, and once you're at the top, people want to tear you down.
If you look throughout social media right now,
Dang, that was
this clip
bars.
is just one of many.
That was bars. That was straight up
It
bars.
seems like in the span of a week, hundreds to thousands of TikToks have sprung up of everybody now deciding to hate on Kai Cenat, calling him fake, saying he fakes his laughs and reactions, calling him cringe and annoying, and basically anything and everything under the sun that could incite some kind of downfall.
You know, I'm a 24-year-old grown-ass man. You know, I'm not going to be sitting here watching a Kai Cenat stream, but I understand the appeal.
Because
Wait, he's 24 years? Wait.
Incite some kind of downfall.
You know, I'm a 24-year-old
Bro, what does that make me then? I feel kind of what? I'm not. We're like the same age. I feel attacked. I feel attacked.
You know, I'm a 24-year-old grown-ass man. You know, I'm not going to be sitting here watching a Kai Cenat stream, but I understand.
I mean, I don't watch them either,
Because
but
I remember
still.
seeing some clips of him reacting to some artist albums, and the songs were absolutely trash and garbage. But to him, it was like he just heard the word of God.
Yeah, like the music style. Stylist allegations were kind of a deal breaker for me. Like, some of the stuff was
Oh my
bad corny.
gosh.
What's Jeff? You are a gay white guy. You know nothing about music. Streamer University, and it's full of who don't need it. If you really want to help people, Kai, you gotta go with the T Grizzlies.
That was a good way for not. It's good that he didn't say it.
GTA RP server and find those guys, help them out. Hey, this one's absolutely diabolical, and the fact they got 2.5k likes is a little concerning. But alas, I finally understand why there's all this Harry Potter imagery, because just like Harry Potter, most of the applicants have no father.
I don't. How do you? What do you say to this? What do you say to this? I feel like he shouldn't be allowed to get away with a joke like that. But I mean, he can, but it also feels like, man, that may hit way too hard. Like, it's like, I'm honest, but damn, that's a crazy perspective right there. Holy cow. Like, how did the internet not blow up about that comment? I mean, it makes sense because nobody really watches to the end, but damn. Say that in the beginning?
I finally understand why there's all this Harry Potter imagery, because just like Harry Potter, most of the applicants have no father.
That's some crazy work, bro.
Hey, hold on, Mirage. I killed him. And once again, don't forget.
Plug in VPN. That's some crazy work. He said, just like Harry Potter, most of them don't got a father. That is the most devious comment I've ever heard. I don't know if it's true or not, but that is some level of devious. That is so like hurtful. That hurt me, and I have parents. I'm not some like Disney character that I don't got parents, because Disney be taking all them parents out. That's some crazy stuff. That's God. Wow. What a left hook. It says, laughing. Well, let me know if you want to. You can't get her in here. I want to see her. Not happening, bro. Never happening, unless we get married or something. I don't know, bro. You right. Mine did look like that when she yelled at me and Ollie's. Ew, that's so gross. That's some gross stuff, bro. Is yours like where she would put me in my place also? You said she would give me insight or something. Yeah, just like I give you insight, or I think I give you insight. I don't know. Probably, yeah, I think she would, because she's like a white version of me, but in a woman form. Because we we had like 5 years together, so our personalities rubbed off on each other, and like, yeah, she had a lot of insight and wisdom now, just like I do, and probably even more now. Who knows? I don't know what she's doing on her free time, but I think she's studying the BBS, studying up on the Word of God. Get educated, bro. Go to college. It's too much time dealing with the exes, bro. You needed like more college, more knowledge. Get some knowledge, bro. This is some book of life knowledge, bro. Get over your ex by reading a chapter a day in the Bibles. I'm telling you. I don't know. I think there's some validity to it. All right, well, I gotta go. Oh my gosh, my Bible almost fell. Cannot have that. Nope, no sir. And I think in the following weeks, I'm gonna invest in YouTube. Get some stonks. No, like, by invest I mean like, I don't know. Maybe this month, maybe next month. I think maybe next month, where I'm gonna actually like, I'm gonna focus up. I paid off my debt, and after I paid off my debt, I think I'm gonna push to get an editor. I used to edit videos, and I know how to make content, but man, it's so hard without time. So if I don't have the time, I have to fork over the money somehow. So it's gonna be interesting, bro. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna try though. Laughing out, so she studying more than you? Probably, yeah. She's educated. My ex was, at least. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go. Because, you know, it's nighttime. I gotta go to sleep. That's me. Peace. Thank you for coming. It was nice catching up, bro. I'm gonna try to do it Wednesday. If not, it may actually be another Monday. But next week, everything should be like back at it again with Mondays and Wednesdays and possibly Saturdays. But I'm gonna study up. I'm gonna like focus up on my time, focus up on everything, and really just go ham on like YouTube. Yeah, that's my plan. That's my plan. I really like this song. All right, goodbye now.
Answers will be there. Solemnly, your love I keep.